can give word to Rotterdam, Berlin to tell your story.
Okay, so you want to know what we are doing and how we are doing it?
Yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
how it all started.
Okay. Yeah, we are doing mobile youth work in a special way. We have a boat because in the region where we work. So yeah, here you can see our boat. I don't know if you can see very much. I'm just
Yes.
turning around the laptop. Okay. Yeah, because the region where we work has a lot of water, a lot of lakes and everything. And so the idea of our boss was, okay, we are doing it in a special way, not with a bus or something. We will have a boat. And at the moment, the boat we have now is rented, so it's not our own boat, but we will get an own boat, but it's still under construction since more than 1 year, and we don't know when it will be finished. We hope this year, we hope, and until then we will have this boat. Yeah, and what are we doing? We are going to different places. At the moment 4 times per week, and on every day of these 4 days we are at another spot. We are going there by boat, and all the spots where we are going have a park or something like this. There we go with the boat and then build up something in the outside, for example, like a table tennis, the kicker thing, graffiti wall and stuff like this. And so everyone can use all the things outside and they can come to the boat to us. Yeah, in general, that's what we do.
And otherwise we sometimes get other youth centers to us with a group and make some excursion about across the sea, and so give them a nice day for free.
Yeah.
So you also take the youngsters on the boat?
Yeah, of course. And the rule here is that the youngsters can come onto the boat when they are at least 12 years old. But everything we build up outside the boat, everyone can use it, no matter how old they are. But to come on board, they have to be at least 12 years old, so in the 7th grade. And then they can use our project, or can be part of our project. Yeah.
The places where we're going it sounds like Berlin, but it's at the end of Berlin. So the places are like small villages with a lot of wood outside, and so it's not like even a city center. So it's
really so the outskirts, you can tell. So we are in the very south of Berlin, really close to the next Bundesland. So Brandenburg is pretty close. So it's the very end of Berlin where we are working. Oh, okay. Yes.
What are the activities that youngsters really like to do with your mobile work, basically?
Yeah, it depends. That's one of the most important things for us, that we are doing something with the youngsters, what they want to do. So we are listening and talk to them. What are your wishes? We can try to fulfill your wishes, and mostly they like the graffiti thing. Is in summer it's a big thing, and
also we had, at least at the holidays, we had a party with small youngsters, like 11 years old, something like that. They make the DJ, make the bar, make everything by themselves. We only give them a space and some drinks and not alcohol drinks, just iced tea or something like that, and give them music, music thing, so that they can use. We give them what they need to use, and make that, or they tell us about they're going into the woods and find some geocaching things. So, and they are fun of it, and so we decided, okay, let's make our own
geocaching
rally
for them. Yeah.
For them with some activities with GPS, with also with walkie-talkie, and so some things that do at the stations. So,
and it also depends how old they are. So the younger ones like things like this, and the older ones they come here, they just chill, listen to music, talk to each other, enjoying the boat. Because every place where we are going, there is no other youth center or something like this. So we are the only, not the only place where they can go. You know what I mean. We are the only youth center for them. And so it's really important for them that, or what is really important is that we are doing the project continually, so that we are every week. So, for example, every Wednesday we are at the same time at the same spot, so that is reliable for them, that they know we are there and they can come.
Do you use social media for that, to say that you will be? Yeah,
a lot of. So we are, of course, we're using Instagram for everything. And we have info channels on broadcast chats on WhatsApp, Signal, and Telegram. So where only we can write something and not the members. And there we post every day when we will be on which spot. Or maybe because here on the boat we have a lot of times that we can't go out because of too much wind or rain, snow, ice, something like this. But through these broadcasts, they know, okay, today the weather is not good, they won't come because we wrote it there.
Does these chats work better than social media?
Yeah, they are really helpful.
Yeah, because we haven't started anything like that, but it's on the way.
Yeah, and what we also use when we, so especially in summer, when we are really going out every day with the boat, it's an app, or it's an app called Glimpse, and this is like a tracker. So we start when we start here and start to go with the boat, they can follow us and see exactly where are they now.
So we can also write, okay, we are going now to this place, and then they see, okay, they go to this place and they are now here. Okay, they need just half an hour or something like that, because you can take the option of you drive by car or you walk, and driving with a boat is like walking.
Yeah, so from the speed,
level.
What is the usual group you get in this activity? How many come usually?
Yeah, it's always something around 10 to 15 people.
Oh, that's good.
So it's a good number of people for the boat, because we have not that much space, especially when it's cold. We have to stay inside. When it's warm, or during summer, there are more people because they can do more outside of the boat. So, but in general, it's around 10 to 15 persons.
Yeah.
And the age of the person depends on the place where we are.
Yeah.
In some the places that are really, really like a village in the wood, there are even younger people, because there is also only a preschool,
elementary
school, and the older ones only get there to sleep.
Yeah.
They need half an hour by bus to get home, even they're in Berlin.
Yeah.
In the same district, and so they going home and hang around and make their homework, or stay somewhere in the center of the district and hang out with their friends there.
Yeah.
So we had there a lot of younger people than our main target group is. So that's why we decided, okay, we had to do several things outside the boat to get there, to, let's say, they join at the project to identify with them So, and then they get older, so they are closer to the project, and even they go to a school in another place, that they come to us.
Yeah.
And the most important question, what is the budget, or where the budget for the boat comes from?
So you mean how high the budget is, or
where it comes from? Where, basically? Yeah.
Yeah, it comes from the youth
Development.
department.
Development.
Yeah. So it's already, everything is paid. 1.5 years ago, there was so many people could. Oh Gott, jetzt muss ich kurz überlegen, bewerben. Give me a second.
There was a project, so several companies can say how they will do it, and our idea was that, and the youth department said, "Oh, it's a cool idea." So we got finance the boat, we pay the boat. So even if we say it's our boat, it belongs to the youth development. It's like a rent boat. We have not to pay for that, but they give us to work.
Yeah.
So, but the owner is the youth development.
Yeah.
In the end.
Department
In the end.
And do you also write some kind of projects for this boat to put inside, or for basically for activities?
Sorry, again, please.
Do you write projects about this boat or activities that you make?
Yeah, of course. In the beginning, so it was not us. It was our boss who wrote what should happen in this project. Yeah, and his idea was the best for the youth department, so he won, and so now we have a boat.
And even for some projects, we get extra money. So we look like where we can get money from like you do from ESF, so several kind of money it gives for different things, and we look, we have that idea.
Oh, this fits, or this fits.
Where we can get extra money for the projects. So because in generally we had for all the year for our activities like 6,000 euros or something like that.
That's not that much.
It's not that much because we have to buy also gasoline and all that stuff, and so we have to look for special projects where we can get for that project extra money, so that we can also use for the other things. But
yeah,
that's it. Questions from my side. That was a lot. Sorry. So.
Yeah, something else?
We have also another project like this, but is in another district. There is no water, and they do the same kind of things by a bus. They go by bus to several places. There are fixed places. Also speak about the places with the youth development, youth department, and they are also there at this. They're in this kind, and they're in this, and also build up things and hear about what the youngsters want to do. And yeah. But the other project has other main target group. Our target group is normally about 14 years. We said, okay, we will begin at 7th class because of the reality in the spots we are going. So we see not that much youngsters from 14 plus. So we see a lot of people, youngsters that are younger. So we decide, okay, let's talk to them, to the youth department, and said to them, we have to start earlier.
Yeah.
So
because also the younger people, they will grow with the project, and in 1 or 2 years they have the age of our main target group, and so we let them grow with the project, and that's good for the identification with the project for them.
And the other project as a target group from 6 to 27.
Yeah, so they do more with really children, with kids. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Does anyone has any questions?
More questions.
Thank you very much. How did you manage with the permits? With the boat?
With the what?
With the boat, with the permits. if you needed any permits or if you have any challenges in that regard.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
For the safety permits.
For the safety permits, okay. So last year we both did a driver's license for the boat. So we are allowed to drive boats now. But in general, the boat we have with the size and the kind of the engine this boat has, you don't need a license. But of course, it's better to have one when you're going with youngsters and everything. Of course, we have life vests at the boat, and when we have youngsters here and we're really making a trip with them, they have to wear the life vests.
But also we wear them.
We too, yes, of course. Then our third colleague is doing the lifeguard thing now. And I think we will do it also later.
But we have to train first.
I was just curious if you had any challenges in this regard, like I don't know, some authorities coming and asking you some weird questions. I don't know, something like that.
The biggest challenge. Yeah, the biggest challenge for us is really to find places where we can go with the boat, where it's allowed to be there with the boat, because we have, how long is the boat? 10, 11 meters?
Yeah.
And it's not that easy to find spots where it is allowed. And especially, we have at this time, we have the problem that one of our spots, we aren't allowed to be there.
Until April.
Until April, because there it's only allowed from April to the 1st of November, and in the other months we are not allowed to be there. That's a problem, and the biggest problem is that there are not really alternatives for us. So and there we had a lot of discussions and everything with the authorities.
With the authorities, especially of the authorities. These of the parks, the green development we said about streets and parks and something like that. We had the development, like the youth development department, and with them we talked a lot also together with the youth department, and they said no, there is no winter service, so you can't go there.
And that's it, and no alternative, nothing. So
with the water police. At the start, when we started to work here at Roterbaum, one of the first things where we wrote the water police and said, hey, we are here now. Later we can get our own boat and make things that we tell them, so that we won't have problems with them.
Yeah, that was really important. And then we met them, and suddenly we are so close with the police. But it's important because, like Christian said, so when we are on a trip with the boat and then the police is there, they see us and waving at us and don't ask questions, because they know us, they know the project, they know what we are doing, they know we have license and everything. And so the police is our new friend.
We have never thought about that.
No, I couldn't imagine this.
Yeah.
But sounds great. Thank you.
What's another side?
No.
Yeah, that's us.
Okay, I guess now more questions.
Yeah, of course.
So I want to thank you. This discussion was a part of our project, a small-scale partnership project called Be Mobile, with two organizations from Latvia and two organizations from Romania. And a part of that, we also have this resource tool developed for mobile youth workers. Well, for those who are starting out. So you will probably have to send Amanda your address, so we can mail it by to your post office or something. So you can get it.
Cool. Nice.
In that resource of card, there is also the mobile boat mentioned. So We get inspired by you, and we mentioned that in the cards. Yes.
Yeah, we put a card about a mobile bus, and then we thought, okay, we have to do the mobile boat too, because it's something new that we hadn't heard before. So
Yeah, we neither before we started, so it's a really new thing in Berlin as well, or maybe I guess in Germany as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't heard about a project like this before.
So also we do mobile youth work before at the other place together in Brandenburg, in the next
Area.
and we also say goodbye to our old bus. We won't get a boat now.
Yeah.
It's a better idea.
Yeah. That's
all
good.
right. So thank you for today. Thank you for all those that came here and listened to your story. So
Yeah, thank you very much.
yeah.
I think we can say goodbye now.
And
Okay.
meet on
Thank
the
you very
boat
much.
someday.
Thank you. Thank you for
very much.
sharing the story. It's really
Of
interesting.
course. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.